scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
You know, it was right here in this very building, the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, where at Survivor Series in 2012, a group known as The Shield would debut in WWE. And those three men, both as a group and as individuals, would go on to change the history of this company. Those men, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
All three of those men made a vow to reach the top of our industry, but how fitting is it that as Roman Reigns tried to reascend to the top, tried to reascend to capturing the Universal Championship, Rusev was there to knock him off the mountain.
And finally tonight, Roman Reigns gets his opportunity at the United States Championship. Remember, these two men were supposed to meet at SummerSlam. That match never got started. A brawl would ensue. Rusev was hurt. So tonight, Reigns finally gets a shot at the United States title. It is all about hashtag US title tonight. A championship that Rusev won for the second time back at Extreme Rules in May and is now held for 126 days. Roman Reigns, a three-time WWE World Champion, a 2015 Royal Rumble winner, a one-time Tag Team Champion, hopes to add the very prestigious United States title to his resume tonight.
Roman tweeted earlier, I came to wreck. After that, I'm leaving.
Roman came to wreck, but Rusev, that's all Rusev does. That's all Rusev's done since arriving in WWE.
You know, the greats of this game, Corey, are always measured by longevity and by championships. By adding the United States Championship to his resume, Roman Reigns will be on the road, perhaps to greatness one day, as he's backed into the corner by Rusev. And Rusev now the Bulgarian brute counters.
Yeah, to that same exact point. Rusev could be the United States champion forever. He could go down in history as the greatest United States champion there's ever been. It's going to take some time to get there, but you know that's Rusev's goal.
Some of the all-time greats have been United States champion, including the Hall of Famer Harley Race, the very first. And Roman Reigns now looking for a Samoan drop early. Rusev runs into a right hand, and the United States champion is in retreat mode early on.
Reigns has been like a laser-focused assassin the last few weeks we've seen him.
Roman Reigns is locked inside a steel cage Monday night on Raw. With Kevin Owens, the WWE Universal Champion, will be in action later on tonight.
Don't forget, Rusev was in the ring with Seth Rollins Monday night. Had Rollins jump off our announce desk on him.
Corey, this is a matchup of two very powerful individuals. What does Rusev need to do to retain his title?
Dare I say, Rusev has a slight quickness advantage. It might be deceptive, but I think when it comes down to it, that's what he's going to have to use.
What about Roman? How does he win the championship tonight?
Roman needs to stay focused. Byron mentioned it. He's been like a laser-focused assassin. If Roman can stay focused...
Oh, and there's the spin kick from Rusev. And there's the quickness you talked about, Corey. Cover, kick out by Reigns. Deceptively quick in the champion. Cover again, and another kick out.
Watch this again, this crazy agility for a man the size of Rusev, 300 pounds worth.
Rusev was on his heels and backing up off the punches by Reigns, and he was able to quickly turn it into that spin kick and take over this match.
Rusev just stomping repeatedly on the chest.
Remember, in many ways, guys, Rusev believes that he is the true representative of Monday Night Raw as the United States champion. When he was drafted to Raw, he was the champ because the WWE World Championship had been drafted to SmackDown Live. And here's a cover by Rusev again and a kick out.
Rusev has himself a very valid argument there.
Rusev likes to refer to himself as a natural-born winner. Certainly proved over the last few months to be one of the most dominant superstars here in WWE.
And this has been a rivalry that's gone on for some time between these two men as Rusev continues the assault. You guys remember back to the 2015 Royal Rumble match? These are the last two men in the ring. Reigns eliminating Rusev to win the Rumble. So a lot of history between these two.
talked about that vow that the Shield made, Roman Reigns included, to make it to the top. Well, Rusev has always talked about wanting his name to be remembered for hundreds of years, to have monuments built in his honor.
WWE fans split down the middle with Roman Reigns here tonight. Rusev fired up.
You mentioned these two have a long history, but up until this point, it's been mostly a professional rivalry. Since that little incident with the wedding cake, now it's personal. Now Rusev feels insulted and betrayed, and he wants to do everything he can to destroy Roman Reigns.
And it wasn't just about the wedding cake.
That's where he kind of kicked off.
His wife was embarrassed. And now it's become about the United States Championship as Lana looks on. Aforementioned wife of Rusev. They had two weddings, one in Malibu and one in Bulgaria.
They were beautiful encounters. I watched them both via the internet.
Periscope.
Just to show you how dedicated Rusev is, the morning of those weddings, he was still in the gym, still training, still preparing for a comeback.
Knee to the ribs of Reigns. And again, every breath painful now from Roman. And Reigns now. Oh, the clothesline. Down goes the champ.
The explosive style.
And look at Roman Reigns. Still feeling the effects of all those attacks to the abdomen. The knee strikes.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns has faced adversity his entire career. He's not going to let that stop him here tonight.
Seen it time and time again. Roman has that fifth gear, the ability to tap into his explosive offense at any moment.
Midsection first into the turnbuckle and now shoulder first into the post. We've talked so much about the Rusev-Reigns rivalry, not to mention what Roman's gone through over the WWE Universal Championship, having it ripped away from him a couple of times. That was earlier on.
Moments ago, you see Reigns sent shoulder first into the steel ring post.
And Rusev again dominating.
Rusev has said he doesn't feel Roman deserves a shot at the United States Championship.
Disqualifications, countouts don't favor the challenger. Reigns must pin or submit Rusev to win the championship. Champion's advantage here.
These two men, shot after shot. Blow after blow.
Rusev set back into the ring. Roman Reigns, and now Rusev, the champion, wisely rolls out the other side.
Roman Reigns right there on his tail.
Now Rusev trying to control the pace of the match. Driven into the barricade, spine first. Roman Reigns, it almost looks like Rusev was starting to beg off. And now Reigns right into the steps. And now on the other side, this Rusev is so dangerous.
You might have thought Rusev was starting to beg off. Maybe Rusev was trying to lure Roman Reigns into his trap.
Well, if that's the case, mission accomplished.
Rusev quickly into the cover, looks to put Roman Reigns away, and Reigns at 2. And again, covered by Rusev and a kick out. And now the 304-pounder.
This is a great maneuver by Rusev. It allows Rusev to recover while keeping all of his weight on Roman Reigns.
And Corey, let's not forget the rib injuries from early on in the matchup, obviously making it harder for Roman to breathe, and now he's got a 300-pound man on him.
Absolutely right.
They're almost trying to just drain the spirit out of Roman Reigns.
Roman trying to make it back to his feet, create some separation. Can he do it here? Reigns is back up. Powering out, and again back to the ribs. Hip toss. Headbutt. See the smile on the face of Lana in the background as she watches her husband destroy Reigns.
Defend her honor.
Reigns is hurt.
3, 4.
He's been punished. A very dangerous man in Rusev.
Reigns able to get the boot up.
Yeah, there's no quitting Roman Reigns, that's for sure. Oh, drop kick right on the button.
My goodness.
And again, the quickness.
Rusev calls himself a super athlete, and it's maneuvers like that have earned him the title.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns rolls out of the way off the attempted flying headbutt by Rusev, and now Roman may have found himself an opening.
Roman needs to find himself some fresh oxygen right now.
Oh, Samoan drop. Buys himself some time. Cover of the champion and a kick out.
That desperation cover, not nearly enough to keep the 300-pounder down. Incredible strength displayed by Roman, though, to have enough left to lift Rusev into that Samoan drop.
You see the resolve in the eyes of Roman Reigns, who's now on the attack.
Yeah, Roman has tremendous resilience. Never lets anything get him down. Stays positive at all times. Rusev sent over the top rope and hit hard.
Reigns has that Rocky Balboa mentality. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep on moving forward. Reigns is moving forward right now.
And Rusev driven into the barricade, but again, Roman's got to get Rusev back into the ring. But the punishment continues into the steps.
With as much punishment as Roman Reigns is dishing out, you know in the back of Rusev's mind, he knows, I can't lose the title out here.
But he can lose it in there.
Nice move by Reigns, getting Rusev back in the ring. And now a little lock and load.
Roman Reigns just winked at Lana for good measure.
Oh, Rusev right to the ribs as Roman went for the Superman punch. And Rusev now with the right hands. Starting to unload on Reigns.
How much luster's behind those shots? You see Rusev's on wobbly legs.
Both these superstars starting to feel the effects of exhaustion.
It's been a punishing match between both men.
Roman Reigns raining down right hands.
And Rusev tying him up on the top rope, rolling up Roman Reigns, shoulders down, almost had him.
Man.
Oh, kick.
Lights out.
Rusev falls into the cover, hooks the leg on Reigns to retain. No, near fall.
Almost incredulous look on the face of Rusev. An exhausted Rusev, an exhausted Reigns.
Take another look at this brutal kick to the side of the head. Roman Reigns able to kick out, but that had to be pure instinct.
Yeah, but Rusev still has not been able to put Roman Reigns away, and Rusev realizing that. Now maybe he's going to close down the accolade. The submission maneuver that's taken out so many superstars here in WWE. Reigns got him! Here's the cover to win the United States title! Rusev stays in it!
Rusev thought he was moments away from cinching in the accolade. Roman Reigns changed the plan.
Rusev was looking for one of those brutal kicks he uses so well. Reigns somehow mustering up enough power to land a Superman punch.
Reigns almost seemed like he was talking to himself there for a second.
Roman Reigns needs to convince himself that he can finish the job because the Bulgarian brute just keeps on coming.
Yeah, but this could be Roman Reigns' moment. He's feeling it now. Momentum shift in Indianapolis.
Watch Lana.
And that distraction cost Roman. Cover. Roman's still alive.
Rusev throwing a tantrum.
Now's not the time for a temper tantrum there, Rusev.
Can't believe he wasn't able to put Roman Reigns away.
Gotta come back to reality. Quick.
Roman Reigns is in perfect position for an accolade. If Rusev can get his act together, Reigns is ripe for the taking.
And Rusev may have just realized that, Corey.
This would be the second attempt for Rusev.
And now he's looking to punish Roman Reigns. Kicks to the spine. 3 now.
One arm hooked. Going for the second.
Roman Reigns doesn't allow it to happen. Oh! For the United States title! What the hell? the Superman punch.
Countered by Reigns.
And you saw Lana trying to force the disqualification, but the official was not going to allow the match to end that way. He kicked out Lana instead, and we continue for the United States title.
It should be one-on-one. Let the best man win.
Drive-by.
I wonder what's going through the mind of the Bulgarian brute right now, though. His beautiful bride, his support system, was just sent to the back.
Oh! Another drive-by.
And now Roman Reigns has got to get the champion back in the ring, and he does. And now Roman Reigns stalking the United States champion. He's feeling it. Almost a smile crossing his face. Is this his moment? Oh, he rolled right into a kick.
No, sir.
Rusev cover to retain. Near fall.
Rusev wasting no time. It's locked in.
He's got it in, the accolade. Rusev has got the accolade in now.
Rusev is cinching back with everything he's got.
Reigns is going to have to tap out. Remember the damage to the ribs in the back earlier on in this matchup.
The torque on the spine of Roman Reigns. Rusev clutching back.
Is Reigns going to tap? Or is he going to pass out? We've seen many superstars pass out with this move as well.
Reigns is stirring. Reigns is moving.
How? How on earth?
Roman Reigns is powering out of the accolade.
Reigns is standing.
And he did it.
Rusev went to the eyes.
Yeah, but how the hell did Roman power out of the accolade? That was absolutely incredible.
Champion, Roman Reigns!
The resume continues to grow!
It took everything Roman Reigns had and some.
What a battle. Both of these superstars vying for the right to call themselves United States Champion.
You see the big smile on Roman Reigns' face. That's what he came for. That's what he wanted. One of the most prestigious titles in our industry, the United States Championship.
Roman took the punishment and he dished it out too. And now he's got his reward.
Earlier in the match, Roman looking for a Superman punch, but Lana causing the momentary distraction, allowing for Rusev to almost end the match.
Yeah, almost is the key. Almost worked to perfection for Rusev. And again, watch Rusev trying for the accolade. Reigns able to wiggle out, and Reigns stopped right here. Spear. Thought that United States title was his, but again the interference of Lana.
Yeah, but a great call by the official. Instead of calling for the disqualification, which would have kept the championship on Rusev, he kicked Lana out of the arena. But Rusev was not done there, and neither was Reigns.
It became a battle of wills. No interference. Two men competing for the United States Championship, and one man at the right moment, a spear, and we have a new United States Champion.
Pretty incredible moment we witnessed moments ago. Roman Reigns was watching the replays of the end of the matchup on the big screen here in Indianapolis as Roman Reigns celebrates his first United States Championship win.
I think Rusev is starting to realize what exactly just happened. The Bulgarian brute just lost his second most prized possession. At least he still has Lana by his side.
The Roman Empire is standing tall at Clash of Champions.